Welcome back to another episode on the Metal Verbalizers podcast. This podcast is for you that want to discover new fantastic metal. We feel that there aren't enough podcasts to support the underground scene. That is why the whole purpose of this podcast is to find new and or smaller bands and tell you about them. In this episode, we're going to have a chat with a band that has a good old swing to it. But don't get me wrong, this is for sure a metal band. If you want to know more about the how, why, and when, and more, join me in this episode. This is Shoo Bee Doom. Okay, well, there we go. I'm sitting right here with Shoo Bee Doom. Welcome to the podcast, guys.
Thank you so much.
Hey, happy to be here.
Yeah, and thank you for contacting us. That's awesome.
We're happy to join, and especially with the podcasts that are giving the spotlight to the unrecognized, unknown, still underground metal bands. Yeah. We're all in for it.
Yeah, I mean, we think that is important. And when we started this podcast, we didn't really want to start another podcast that's going to talk about AC/DC and Metallica, Ozzy Osbourne, all of those bands, because there are so much more good music out there that we love to listen to. And we listen to the bands that we talk about pretty much every day.
Awesome.
So we love it, and that's what we want to. That's why we want to start this podcast.
Happy to be on.
A good cause.
Yeah.
And I mean, we can talk about any band you would like, but I mean also about about ours as well.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. But hey, what I usually like to start with is you guys. Before we talk too much about the band, where did it start for you guys? Why did you start playing music and sing and everything?
Okay, so I can start. I've been playing music since I was 15, started with guitar. I've been in a metal band before this current one, which didn't really go so well. And I met her while being in this band. We moved to Germany together while I still worked on this band. And we broke up, and we're still together. The band didn't quite work, but we decided to start something new, something fresh. I had this crazy idea of trying to combine swing and metal, and we started it as a couples project. We discovered electro swing not so long ago before we started the band. And
you're jumping too fast.
I like to make it short and snappy.
No, we're not here to make it short.
3 hours, guys.
We need to break the record.
For me, I started being on stage since I was 5, basically with dancing.
Oh, damn.
I'm like,
I go really far.
I that's where it started.
I was conceived in 1992.
The love for stages started at the age of 5, but I started singing when my music teacher kind of forced me into the choir in school. And like in 4th grade. I never took it that seriously. I mean, I sing all the time. I'm listening to music all the time, and there's not one day I don't listen to music or sing or both. So for me, it was really like, okay, just another way to express myself, but maybe with someone maybe more structured than just, having something on and just singing to it. And I think at the age of 18, everybody were like, okay, it's time to grow up now and go to university and, be something that adults do. And so I kind of kept it as just fun for me and not doing anything official. But I always had the urge to come back to stage, and it was always something that I was going to concerts and looking at other people singing, those who I really like, and I'm like, I want to be there. And I mean, I'm happy to be also on the crowd side, but I want to be there more. So when I met Tom, part of our discussion of going on a first date was the fact that we are both into music, and Tom was like, hey, I'm looking for a singer. What a coincidence. So it was really something that kind of connected us from the get-go. And
it was a way to get her, basically. Can use it as a...
But I mean, eventually I was not fitting into his metal band. For obvious reasons, I don't sound very heavy.
You can scream, but only if I'm not picking the dishes or something.
Yeah, so, but I mean, his band was around 8 years before this project came to life. So that's where I think at this point, when he discovered the combination of swing metal, he was also thinking about me, because somehow I really love metal. We really started getting into swing like 2 years prior, and he said, okay, this is how we make your voice fit into kind of both. And so it was a perfect match.
I mean, you said that you were dancing a little bit. You do swing dancing as well?
Fun fact, just because we started to, I mean, I was doing salsa dancing for a long time. I was also instructing salsa dancing.
And I was stepping on other people's feet.
He is a liar. But anyway, we said, okay, because we're doing swing metal, it would be fun to just go and learn some swing. So we did go to a course together. We did, how's it called? Lindy Hop. Lindy Hop.
Okay.
That's the sound of the style of the swing dancing we went to.
Much less aggressive than what we do on stage, which is a bit different.
Yeah.
We did give
That's awesome.
We did give the instructors, after everybody left, our song to see if they can dance to it, and they were doing it. So it was
well, that's awesome.
It was cool. It was really cool.
It's really hard, but really cool.
But we don't remember anything anymore. A while ago.
Well, I love to play music as well, so I totally get what you mean when you say that you want to be on a stage and not only in the crowd.
What do you do?
So much.
You play guitar, right?
Yeah, mainly. But then I've started to sing as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I've on my personal Instagram, I have one cover up currently of the song "My Apocalypse" from Arch Enemy.
Ooh, tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
And you play and sing it like simultaneously?
That's double.
No, in that one I was cheating a little bit. So the soundtrack in the background is from the original song, but I put my vocals on it.
No, not if it works, then it works. Yeah.
I mean, it makes it easier for me because I'm not really a metal player. When I play guitar, I'm more of a blues rock / hard rock player.
Damn. Nice.
You like the song
we're just working on a blues.
It's a awesome. Rock blues song. Yeah, that's like the
rock blues with swing. That sounds like a really interesting cocktail.
It's more of the blues part. It's like really
blues metal kind of thing. I mean, it evolves pretty into really heavy stuff.
Rock part.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have a seriously heavy sound. So I mean, but speaking of the band, when was the band started?
So it started officially like 2 years ago, 2.5.
No, 2 years. So
2 years. We worked together in the same job, and we were on a job work trip. And being bored from job as we are, we just started talking about doing some projects together. And was thinking to do either a pop project. I have lots of songs in my head, which he didn't like, of course. And the second one was like another metal or fitness related thing.
Fitness.
Yeah. And the third thing was combination of swing and metal.
Yeah.
And I already had an idea for our first song, and I told her maybe we can do something together. You can be, of course, the singer.
Then that was not meant to be a band.
Yeah.
So it was like, let's just not put pressure into it. Just have fun together. Do something together, which is not like watching TV, you know, the kind of thing.
Well, I mean, I love that way of thinking about it because it becomes so much more natural, and everything just happens naturally instead of forcing it. Like, now we're gonna do a band and see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't think really that's gonna work, especially nowadays when the competition is so much higher.
I mean, at that point, Tom had the other band, the other metal band, and we both were working full time. So it was kind of like, okay, we are not gonna put any pressure on it, just also because we don't really have the time for it in a capacity. We were both kind of thinking of something else in the meantime, but that was just a fun thing. But then we finished our first song, and he was like, that is so awesome. If we've never heard it in somebody, like nobody has done that. So we have to put it out there. And we started also getting some feedback from other people that we like, and they're like, we never heard something like that before. And it was like, okay, now it has to become something.
Yeah.
That's always the first reaction from people. We tell them we do swing metal, and the first thing they say is, "What the fuck is swing metal?"
And they're trying to take everything they know from swing in their head and everything they know about metal and combine, and they're like, how is that even, like, it doesn't match.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, it is two very different genres that you guys have melted together.
Yeah.
I gotta say that there aren't many bands that I've seen that has a dedicated saxophone player.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, it is parts that shouldn't work together, but somehow you have managed to make it awesome.
I mean, surprisingly, it does, because the brass instruments have a very harsh, high frequencies that really push through the mix, and it works really well with metal music.
Really distortion with saxophones. So
yeah, and you know the possibilities are endless. And we now in the blues song that we're writing, there's a big saxophone solo in there that sits just like they did in the 80s, and it like blends in really well.
Yeah.
And you know it has the aggression, it has the fun. I mean, it's a
that's awesome.
We were really surprised there were no other bands doing this specific kind of combination.
Yeah, but when we decided that is going to be a band, and we're like, okay, now we need to find the band members, right? And actually, all the band members we have so far, we've interviewed them, so they're not our friends or something. We actually didn't know that many musicians around here, so we kind of put it, old school on, well, not in the newspaper, but in the newspaper of today, which is Telegram and Facebook and stuff like that. And we had a few people reaching out to us, and eventually we managed to set up this current
group.
That was I think it was September of 2023. So if we call it like officially, we started in September 2023. So it's been already 2 years and a little bit. But officially first concert was January of 2024. So yeah, it was.
That's awesome.
Like, we're still quite fresh, quite new, and yeah, soon enough we're going to debut our first album, so that is like pretty exciting.
That's amazing. When you had your first shows there, how was it perceived in the audience live?
Confusion. Lots of confusion. We also always open the show with like it starts like as a, how do you call it, like a bluesy kind of intro, and then the guitars go in and it becomes like really, really heavy, and everyone's like, what the fuck is going on? What am I watching right now?
It takes around like up until now, so even when people know us a little bit, it takes around 2 to 3 songs for people to be like, what am I hearing? How do I dance to it? How do I move to it? And it's like it takes them, like, the confusion time takes between 2 and 3 songs, depends on how much alcohol there is inside, and then and then they start to just do, some do the swing, some do headbanging, some do a combination, some do something completely different and unrecognizable. But for us, it's like, just do you, have fun, dance as you want to dance, get connected as much as you want, but it is still taking.
But we did notice that kids are the best. They dance like crazy. They react. It's like, they don't really care about the sound or the heaviness. They just have fun because
No, but they're not like, how are people going to perceive me? They don't care. They're not in that. They're not in their heads in that, and that's the fun.
They haven't grown up yet. Which is amazing.
They weren't yet.
5 years later, and everything is just shit.
Yes. You start to work, you finish school, you start the uni, and then it all crumbles down.
Don't even get me started when it comes to work.
My
work day starts when most people's work days ends.
Shit. Night shift.
I'm working from like 4 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Oof. Double ouch.
Damn.
If it's not the weekends, then I'm starting at 3 p.m. So then I have to work 1 hour more.
You need time for concerts.
Exactly.
You need to fit.
I haven't been on a concert in months right now.
Ooh, that's
It's August
painful.
actually, where we had a local festival, which me and my brother, us that owns the podcast, we went to. We actually recorded an interview there as well on
cool.
site, which was really fun.
Cool.
With a Scottish folk metal band.
That's cool.
I love folk metal bands.
It's like a folk black metal sort of a thing, which is really cool.
Awesome.
That's interesting.
But hey, Shoo Bee Doom as a band name. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
This guy.
I can't remember exactly the origin of the name,
Yeah.
but Shoo Bee Doom basically stands for like Shoo Bee Dooby Doo, just like the scatting part of jazz, and doom, as in like heavy doom kind of thing. And yeah, I came to her and told her I have an idea for a name that is extremely stupid, but I'm just gonna spit it out. And then I said the name Shoo Bee Doom, and she's like, yes, we're keeping it. And somehow it hasn't changed since then.
Yeah, it sort of fits into that swing sort of a genre as well. So,
My only problem with the name is that people always get it wrong somehow. I don't know how. It's
writing and writing.
And in saying. So it's like Shoo Bee Doom. So they write B with one E, or shoe as in shoe that you put on your feet. Yeah, so I don't know. We've seen many stuff, and
we need to be very recognized so people will stop messing that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think so far all feedback that I've heard was this is a perfect name, and I think also it helps people to click with what we say about swing metal. So we first go and say, hey, it's swing metal, and then they're like all confused, and then I say the name and they're like, okay, one thing was already connected, you know,
yeah, it fits. So I mean,
it really
and
does.
I mean, if it fits, it sits.
And it's fun to say, I think. It's like
yeah, it's silly. It's we're not taking ourselves too seriously. That's that's the main.
Well, I don't think you should. I mean, just
It's
play
music,
around with it and see what happens.
Exactly.
How deep you go into our lyrics, then you see how serious we can get. But yeah, we're still very, very fun, especially on stage. Like,
speaking of the lyrics, do you have like a particular lyric theme that you like to write about?
So particularly in the first album, we're focusing more on the mental health issues. So many songs are talking about not specifically depression, but like society. So the Old School Medicine, our first song, is talking about old school drugs that are being prescribed to people who don't necessarily need them, because doctors and society don't have time to really figure it out. And of course, health is complicated. We have a song talking about a female con artist, the perpetual fear of death, which is I gotta sing, addictions, devil's dance.
Definitely about terrible jobs.
Yeah.
One about that, really, like the frustration of today's workforce, how like people have to go into a job that they don't like and they hate, and it's just to get paid because we have to have it. So yeah. Part of it. Cycle of a Psycho is really about how there are people who will basically, I take it always from the example of people tell you, oh, I have a new diet, and then you know what's gonna happen in a few months from now. Then they're gonna repeat the cycle again of falling into the bad habits and stuff like that. So the constant trying and failing of doing something new to be better, and that's what Cycle of a Psycho is about, for example. So getting nude.
Yeah, it's not that kind of podcast.
Yeah,
well, it is now apparently.
Your discretion is advised.
We have many themes that are in relations to basically how we criticize today's society in regards to mental health. Also from what companies are telling us, or like the big media, and also what people do on a day-to-day basis. So yeah.
That's awesome. And the new album, you're gonna debut soon in the early next year.
First one.
Is it gonna be totally brand new songs, or is the songs that we have available currently gonna be on the album as well?
So we are going to have an intro there that we haven't released officially in any streaming platforms until now, and the next song that we're working on, which is the blues. We intended to have another one, but because of time schedule and we have lots of things to arrange before the album is coming out, we just didn't have the time to finish it.
Generally, our approach to it was to release the singles as we finish them, and then to collect them all into one album.
That's
but
awesome.
The next one we're planning on, hopefully, we're working a lot on next year to have like a tour or having a lot more concerts that will escort or will be pushing the new album, so that also we will have some time to really put the effort into the second album as well, which will be a little bit different. But yeah, we have discovered so many things during the past 2 years on how to do things. This is kind of taking the approach now, instead of being like the typical hobby band, into a really more professional band. So this is all new to many of us. So it was really
it is a lot. It is a lot of work behind the scenes.
Oh yeah,
that, the audience never see.
Yeah,
and I guess that's a little bit of a part of why we do this podcast as well. Because we want to take the audience a little bit backstage to show them how much work it actually is.
Oh, we have so much to tell you about it.
And we actually have a concept that we call tour stories, which is another episode that we do with bands that we have talked about. And there they can come and talk about stories that they have experienced when they are on tour and play live and such.
Oh, we have several good stories.
That we have to bring you guys back as well, because we love that. And that is also a big part of, to show the audience how much hard work it is to be on tour and play live and such, because it isn't just rolling up in a Rolls Royce and put on the guitar like
if only.
Yeah, we have one band that we talked about. They ordered a taxi, which was a big van, but then a regular car came. So they sat like, luckily it was a 4-piece band as far as I know, but they had like the drum kit in the back seat among the band members, and like the guitars in the trunk, and like it was just a mess.
I'd be familiar with
that
story.
Yeah.
For those who are watching on YouTube, if you look on the right side, this is our DIY way to make an acoustic environment to record in a very specific microphone, to emphasize other things we cannot do with normal microphones in a normal room. And I mean, our studio is basically in our home. We have like
we have the recording, the next song right behind us.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like we are doing everything DIY as we can, so that we can still provide very professional sounding and looking materials that people are not gonna know the behind the scene that much. If you know there is this meme where you see somebody that looks really perfect, and then if he turns around, they see the back, pulled back with the rubber band, and like everything is in the back, not showing. Yeah, kind of like. So it's basically what it looks like. Everything is nice and shiny in the and social media, so that people are not gonna understand how hard it is. Although we do want to be honest and transparent, but
honest and transparent is not sexy, and unfortunately, sexy is what's selling in social media. So we have to be.
We noticed that you tried there a little bit.
Oh, so much. I mean, with the short, I can take another layer off. It's not a problem. It should bring more viewers, but keep the kids away.
We need that paid. No, but I mean, nowadays with AI, so how can we not be competing with AI now? And
I hate AI.
Not have to go through what we go through. So we are still doing as well as we can, but we're not showing everything because they don't care that much. But we are open to everybody who wants to ask about how it looks like in the for sure.
I mean, some things have to be to the audience imagination as well.
there are a lot of things that we even didn't know before we started this band. So even though I had a band before, I never got to the actual marketing side of music, because it's such a competitive business. Anyone can be a musician whenever they want. You can have a laptop, audio interface, and you can start making music like immediately. Some people can even do it on their phones. And because it's so easy to enter and everybody can do it, you have to put out a huge amount of effort, to really stand out.
Yeah.
And of course, the competition on social media and the algorithm of TikTok, which no one knows how it's really working, especially with musicians.
Is there an algorithm? Is it working?
It's magic. It's robots. No one knows.
Don't want to come here and complain because we chose to do it, and it's something that we will continue to choose to do because we're crazy, most likely, but also because it's the kind of thing that you're like, okay, even if I couldn't earn any money from it, which kind of happens, but I mean, even if potentially there is no money in there, we still would have done it because of this is within us to do. But yeah, it brings us joy, and we hope to bring joy to others. And yeah, if it takes to figure out social media and algorithms for that, may that be the case.
Yeah, I mean, it is the same for us on Metal Verbalizers podcast. We do this only for fun. We don't do it for money at all. That's why we don't.
Been nice, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't released any merch, even though I have sort of a design ready.
You have a hat, which looks kind of cool.
Yeah, this is with the old logo. From this year, we have actually a new logo. Which is awesome. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have sort of a design ready, but I don't really want to release it right now, and we don't really earn any money at all from the podcast. We do it purely because we love doing it.
I think that's what puts many artists in the place they are. And it also really puts under spotlight the fear of AI that's really taking all the joy out of it.
Yeah, because AI at this point is becoming too good.
It's crazy good, yeah. The thing is, I used to be
scary.
terrified. Yeah, I used to be terrified by that. But the more I'm looking at it and thinking about it, you still see good reactions, much better reactions to human-made content than you would ever see.
Because as of right now, at least, AI, that music and all of that, it doesn't have a soul.
Yeah.
Still,
and
from what humans made,
the struggle,
it has a soul.
It's missing the all the imperfections that humans usually make, and AI is just. We tried playing with it a little bit, we tested in Suno, seeing how swing metal works there.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's absolutely impressive. The things that you can do in a press of a button is mind-blowing.
If you know how to prompt well.
Yeah. No, even if you don't, you swing metal, poof, song comes out, like 4 different versions with 4 different singers.
It was really bad.
Yeah, it was bad. Now it's amazing, but I still see it as a tool and not something that can really replace us, because we still need the human connection. And this is why we wanted to also join this podcast, because people get to see us, you get to talk to us, and we form a new connection, and it's something that machines will never be able to replace.
And Erik, you said it yourself, being together in a concert environment, nothing can replace that for sure. And no AI is going to be able to replace this experience. I think
definitely.
The best thing for me, like, take all amusement parks or any other like vacations, whatever, give me concerts for the rest of my life and I'll be super happy.
Yeah.
And that cannot be replaced. So we're always in for that.
I couldn't agree more.
So no fear on that.
Yeah.
Horizon, yeah.
I mean, Tom came to me and someone was like, there are holograms now at concert. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna hold. I am not
it's like going
to see holograms.
Yeah, it's like going to see a movie and the moment people will realize it's hologram, is like tomatoes straight on the projectors. Yeah.
Or it's not gonna hurt them.
Virtual tomatoes, I don't know.
Cool as a concept for like 1 or 2 concerts. Like, you're not gonna go like year round, most likely to see.
Yeah, I mean that's the reason people go to the Olympics, to see amazing human achievements.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
And you're in for the good, the bad, the ugly, and
and seeing people singing on stage. We've been to Ordenhagen. It's a power metal band from Germany.
Yeah.
They went on stage. The singer was sick, and he told us he was sick, but we still had tons of fun despite him not being in its most perfect stage. And it's something that you appreciate a lot more because we got to see a band that we really connect to. When the singer came on, even when he could have canceled it, but he didn't, and that's amazing.
And coming to your question about the first concert, I was dead sick on that thing.
Oh yeah.
It's like
oh damn.
For the whole I was never.
Oh, we had the worst first concert ever.
Sick in my life. I was never losing my voice like that ever, and it could most likely be also stress related. But
no, she was really sick.
I was really sick, but it was still fun, and people were still dancing, and it was really cool. So it's like it doesn't matter that you're sick or that you missed a note. How musicians like, oh my god, they leave the concert. It was the most amazing concert, but like, shit, that song, I missed that note, and you're like, what are you focusing on?
I mean, the most professional singers in the world and through the ages has missed one or two notes here and there.
Exactly.
That's not gonna ruin anything. It just shows that you're a human and not AI, like we talked about.
Yeah,
exactly. So yeah, that's the kind of thing we're in for that. We're in for the fun. We're in for the connection. It's the kind of thing that then later, if we're talking about holograms again, you're not gonna get any fun photo with the hologram later on. It's like or have signatures or have. What I love the most is to go to the merch table later and just have a talk with people, and you can have people from all over the world, and you can have all kinds of conversations. And the last concert, we even have people coming all the way from Norway to Germany to see us. It was like it was amazing. It was so much fun, and
I love that too. It's pretty much like the food court when you're at the festival. That's pretty much the same thing. You meet all sorts of people.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
It is like I usually say when I'm on my day job, I met every single kind of people and some more.
Some you want to meet and some you don't want to meet.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the fun of it. The whole experience.
Yeah, and the fun part is really to see that you have people from all walks of life, and you have people from all different ages, and the only thing that we are still missing is people who like to dance without that much alcohol in their body, because Germans tend to be a little bit stiff, and it takes a lot to take out some dance moves from them. But other than that, I think it's the kind of thing that you learn a lot just from being there and seeing people and talking to them. Such a great experience.
Have you done any shows outside of Germany so far?
One.
One, it was really an experience. We went to Poland, very close to the border with Germany, so it was like 4-hour drive from where we live, and it was in a very small town. They just had a flood like a week or two before, so it was really crazy. And we came there because we got connected with a Polish band, a Polish folk metal band, folk beer metal band. I don't know. They've connected a lot of things together, but they were really, really cool. Really cool guys. We love them. And so we kind of did a gig for a gig kind of situation. So it was really a day after a day. So we first had a concert in Poland. The day after, we went to Germany with them, and they also performed with us in Leipzig. And we came to that gig. We didn't know what to expect at all. But I can tell you that Polish people are the best when it comes to being a crowd. There weren't that many people, but it was so much fun. And after I went off stage and to the merch table, I got so many hugs. I didn't know they're like such huggy people. And I got hugs and kisses and pictures, and like there was a whole family. They brought their child there. They were like, take a picture with him, and like, what's your Instagram? What's this? And they were so excited. So
that's awesome.
And people came to me with the poster to sign on it. And the best part for me was a guy who barely spoke any English. He came to me and he came with Google Translate, right? And he was translating, "Hey, I'm a tattoo artist. Can I give you a free tattoo?" And I was like, fuck, if I only had time, I would totally go down for that. But we had to, go to sleep and immediately in the morning go back to Germany. But it was so amazing. It was really full of energy. So.
That really sounds like an experience.
For real.
Definitely.
It's like I am putting it as a target to go to play in Poland again. For real. I want to do that.
Only Poland.
No.
Yeah, only Poland.
Nowhere else.
No, but it's like that's the only experience that I want to go for. But we have a full bucket list.
Yeah, you have to come to Sweden.
That's also
really
Sweden has a fantastic metal and rock audience.
Oh yeah.
You don't need to say that. We're eyeing Scandinavia in general. I told you there are two people who came from Norway, and one of them was the security guy. I forgot the name of the festival, but for let's say the equivalent of Wacken in Norway, and he was like, "I'm gonna tell the founder about you guys so that you're gonna come to that festival." And we're like,
awesome.
I wish. He did that. He did it. He really got it. He did it, and he said like the guy was in. We just needed to apply, and we did. So let's see if that's gonna come up. My expectations are very low, but
well, we wish you guys the best of luck with that.
Thank you.
This works.
We really are looking forward to go outside of Germany and to travel more for real. We would love that.
I mean, that's perfect. Do you have anything else that you would like to talk about before we wrap up?
Yeah, I mean, we are hoping that whoever is listening to it, first of all, is encouraged to go and see a show somewhere nearby. Doesn't matter where you are.
Support local bands. Really important.
Especially in the metal scene, because I think metal can always use more love. So and appreciation. Although I think it's starting to rise again. That's my feeling, is that having Gojira and like in the Olympics and having more people, more bands that are intimate, or like the recent news with the Chilean beauty pageant. I don't know if you've heard of that. Like the one who won. She was a metal singer and she did the singing on stage, and it's starting to come a little bit into mainstream, like tiny drops. And I think the more we put,
are we gonna have a new 80s?
Yeah,
hopefully.
Yeah, I mean,
well, we do music from the 40s, so we might need to advance a little bit.
It sounds different.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm thinking that now the emphasis will be more on crossover, which this is my happy forecast. That's what we do, but I think that's helpful. And if you are interested in listening to something that is, well, not your typical metal band, then definitely come and check us out. And definitely also in a concert mode, because we go very fun, a lot of dancing, a lot of being crazy on stage, and you're gonna enjoy it for sure. That's on my side. I don't know if you have something else.
I think we're pretty much covered. What do you do for in your
wrapping up
night job that you really
my night job?
Yeah,
I work at a hotel as a bartender.
Oh, okay, so it's not that bad. I mean,
well,
depends on the customers.
I've had evenings where it takes a very long time to close up.
Oh yeah, that's never fun.
Especially if you need to carry people out.
Yeah. Ever been in a bar fight?
Not me.
Not me.
No, it is a very chill hotel. So.
Oh, okay.
And the bar is down in a spa, so even better.
Oh, so everybody's coming relaxed already. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hey, I want to thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for contacting us from the beginning.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
we had a blast.
It has been an absolute blast, and it has been great to talking to you guys. I have just one more question for you guys.
Ask Ed.
which is a little bit of a fun question. And I think that we have already answered it. But is rock and metal dead?
Never. No,
Depends how old you are.
No, come on. It's the
No,
kind of thing.
that's your. Then is you that is dead.
That everybody
Yeah.
said that it's gonna be a phase, right? Like I've heard it for sure.
Yeah.
That's a phase. But I think the time that for me I got the faith of that's never gonna die is when we were here, I think like first or second year in the city, and we saw a wave of people, I think all averaging age above 50, going to Metallica's concert, like with black shirts and like looking super metal and rock and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, it's happening. This is like, that's how I want to be when I grow up. When I get old, this is how I want to look like. And it means that it's never gonna die.
Yeah.
I don't think it's dying. I think it's becoming a little bit more mainstream. Yeah, it's evolving, it's changing. Modern metal is monumentally different than what it used to be in the 80s and 90s. And I think it's part of music in general. Everything is going into different directions. People want to try and test new things. You have Sleep Token, which is like Imagine Dragons with heavy guitars. You have Ghost, which is also not super heavy.
Not new.
I mean, it's not new, but like a rock and
I mean the
heavy rock combination. Fall beat. So everything it's going in a good direction, which is.
I mean, it was like when I was at the festival in Barcelona in Spain. Then it was really all the way from baby strollers to basically a walking grave. So it was every single range of ages, which is awesome to see. I love it.
Yeah.
And I love how they all go really into it. So it's like it's not like, okay, I'm just here, but it's really going full on onto it with the dancing, with headbanging, with the looks, everything.
You're like walking past a grandma with a spiked leather jacket and biker gloves. Like,
oh yeah, we see it so much here in Germany. It's amazing.
It's the best thing, and I think to reconfirm the fact that it's not dying is to see all the parents who are bringing their children to festivals, and I'm like, yes, we need more people like you to get that education further to the children. That is what needs to happen.
Yeah,
we're all in for it.
They're also starting to take more old people from homes to these kinds of venues.
A quick death for those who are not
death by headbang.
Yeah,
that's how I want to go.
And no, not ever.
Yeah, it's live and kicking.
It's out of the sack now.
Yeah, well, hey, thank you so much once again for joining the podcast. It has been amazing to talk to you guys.
Thank you.
So we're gonna say bye to the listeners right now.
Yes. Go listen to swing metal, guys.
Yes. We're okay, we promise.
Yeah.
So, if it sounds like you might like this band, do not hesitate to go and check them out. If it is not what you usually listen to, go and give them a chance anyway. You might find something new that you will enjoy. I find new bands and kinds of music all the time when we do this podcast. Most importantly, if you do like this band, make sure that you would go and support them in ways that works for you. Easiest way to support them is to follow them on their social medias. It is very easy and is completely free. Of course, I would like to encourage you to buy their music as well. If you like what we are doing here on Metal Verbalizers podcast, bringing you new metal to enjoy, don't forget to follow us on our social medias as well. This way you will get updates on what bands we're going to verbalize next. Maybe you have a band in mind that you would like us to feature. Don't wait to tell us about them. We always take suggestions into consideration when we plan our episodes. Did I mention our YouTube channel? There we also have a video version of tour stories and all episodes in Season 4. You do not want to miss this. Thank you for listening. You have been listening to Metal Verbalizers podcast, Verbalizing Shoo Bee Doom.